We start with this. Ardrey Kell High School officials say students are safe despite their discovery of another bat today. Thank you for joining us here at 5. I'm Fred Shropshire.
And I'm Vanessa Rufus. CMPD Animal Care and Control telling us they were called to the school today to pick up that dead animal. WCNC Charlotte's Shamaria Morrison is joining us live from outside the school. Shay, we know that the students were learning remotely for the past 2 days. They just returned back to school, and this discovery, what happened here?
Well, according to the school, this bat was found at the bottom of a box, a food pantry type box. And so they did say that that bat had probably been there for a long time. It was decomposed. And we spoke to students who some found amusement in the bats being found, but others say it really is a health concern. After days away from the building, this group of friends say bats were on everyone's mind.
They did get most of the bats out, I think. Maybe we should have been off today so they can be sure that we're 100% safe.
Well, not all the bats are gone.
We heard that when they were going through the cans for our local food drive, they found a couple of dead bats in the boxes, which is scary because I was one of the contestants, so it could have been my box.
The principal of the school sending this email confirming this report, saying the bat was in the bottom of a box for a food drive for quite some time and was, quote, overlooked in the cleanup of the building on Wednesday and Thursday, but assuring their students are safe, saying, quote, the bats that were collected since the start of the small infestation were tested for rabies and found to be negative. Morgan Raphael, the executive director of Carolina Wildlife Conservation Center, says less than 1% of bat populations carry the deadly rabies virus.
In order to get rabies from a bat, contact with saliva needs to go into the bloodstream through an eye or an orifice, a nose, a mouth, or through a scratch that draws blood and gets into the bloodstream.
But testing for any exposure is both recommended and encouraged. WCNC does know of at least one student who had exposure to bats earlier in the week. They are being treated for preventative rabies with the shots for it. And school is on as of Monday, and CMS is working with the health department and also animal control to follow all safety precautions. Live at Ardrey Kell, Shamaria Morrison, WCNC Charlotte.
Yet another twist in this story. Shay, thanks for those updates.